Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. Yeah. It is Friday, March 1st, 2024. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I am your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you had a great week. You got some stuff done, accomplished all your goals. You're here sitting here on a couch, maybe your TV room, or maybe your studio, wherever you're at with your phone or your iPad. You're having a great time watching Kruse Control live with us. I'm so excited to have you here, and it's going to be a fun night. So happy Friday. Drink up with us, because then it is Drinking Friday. It's what happens on Kruse Control on a Friday. But anyways, joining me tonight as my amazing last minute here kick some ass co-host, Mr. Jake Slonecki, everybody. Welcome back to Kruse Control, man. How you doing?
Thank you for having me, sir. How are you?
Doing very well. How's your day been?
It's been good. Didn't do anything.
Now you're doing something. You're here live. Right?
Been waiting all day for this. It's great.
Thank you for coming down here. Ron wasn't feeling too well, and Jake's just jumping in here to take over and help you out in the chat and be here, and we're gonna talk a lot of good stuff tonight. So thanks, Jake, for being here. Appreciate you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for asking.
And we're not alone, Jake, though. We're not alone, of course. It's Friday. It's a day where we're talking about Superman later. So, of course, we need the Man of Steel himself, Mr. Jordan Sell. Jordan, welcome back to Kruse Control, man. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing well. Happy Friday, man.
Oh, yeah, it's finally Friday. The weekend's here. Getting my drink on. Let's do this. I got a little Mike's harder green apple. The harder stuff.
Bring on that hard. Hey, what's up, Racer X? Good to see you, man. I don't know where I'm going with that. It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. And you know what, Jordan? You may be the Man of Steel, but there's also somebody else that's a daddy.
The Thirsty Daddy!
Of course, he's here, everybody. Welcome back to Kruse Control. It's Friday. We couldn't be without the Thirsty Daddy himself, Mr. GR Water. GR, welcome back to Kruse Control, man. How you doing?
Thanks, Brian. Good to be here. I'll drink to that.
Wasted days and wasted nights, right, GR? What's up, Queen?
Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Gonna make that happen. It's gonna be.
Hey,
How
it's
was
Friday.
Your week,
you have to.
How was the rest of your week? I haven't seen you since Monday, right? How was the rest of your week?
Well, that was great. I mean, we'll talk about it, but I went and saw the movie Dune.
Oh, we'll talk about that for sure. Definitely will.
Oh,
Definitely
shit, Racer X. Welcome back, man.
Yeah, Peppy's excited to see Racer X in the chat.
And the Queen, we got them going on out there.
Queen.
You might be the smartest one in the room.
Peppy, yeah, come on, man. Yeah, right? Hey, it's guys' night, everybody. It's guys' night tonight. You know, that's how it goes on Fridays. We're just... Right, it's gonna be a good night. Peppy's excited too.
It's the weekend.
I feel like we need
Let's
some
celebrate.
volleyballs and some sand and some nets and
some ass slapping.
Yeah.
A little bit of all
thank
that.
you. Be my dad.
It's gonna be.
Y'all need to take a drink.
Thanks, Pep
I
Star.
just
We
did.
will.
Yeah, I just did too.
It's so good to have you all here, though. Happy Friday. It's gonna be fun again. We haven't been playing a lot of games on Friday, but I think we should just, like, if something comes up that's like a topic that you want to talk about, or we say something, we should drink with its topic name. You know, we definitely should.
Not me.
Come on, Pep Star.
Pep's out.
Peppy's out. Peppy's totally out.
We need to have Peppy do hot takes one of these days.
Dude, I keep trying to get Peppy to do hot takes, and he keeps telling me to go fuck myself. So it's just what it is. I love him so
shy.
much. But he is shy, but he's like, he just doesn't want it. He doesn't want it.
Kobe said he'd do them if we put him on.
He just laughs at you.
He just laughs at me all the time, man. I'm like, Pep Star, you can't do that. But anyways, you know, I'm excited to have you all here. Happy Friday. Thank you all for being back in the chat. We're going to have a great Friday. It's going to be freaking exciting. I know I am stoked for the night. So a lot of stuff going on. So we're talking about Superman. Everyone's talking about Superman. We're going to talk about Superman too. We're going to talk about, like, The Simpsons. We're going to talk about a lot of breaking news, a lot of stuff going down. We're going to talk about the Rust stuff going down right now. The trial's been happening. We're also going to talk about, well, Lord of the Rings. There's so much happening. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what day of the week it is, everybody. Stuff always goes down. That's what we're here on Kruse Control. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It doesn't matter what day it is. If it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, hump day, any kind of day of the week, there's always something going down, and that is a lot of breaking news. All right, the very first thing I want to talk about is Jurassic World, because now they're saying it's going to be called Jurassic City. That's the rumor out there, Jurassic City. So are we getting those velociraptors with machine guns? I'm just asking. I said I'm down for it before. Let's do it, guys. Machine gun raptors. Maybe you got some, I don't know, some triceratops driving a tank. They're probably too big to fit in a fucking tank, but you know what I mean? Maybe those little like squirrely things that shoot like oil at you and fucking shit. Maybe those guys are in there. I don't know. But Jurassic City is the idea. There's still no idea what the premise is, but it makes it seem like it might be a bigger experience. Maybe it'll be going crazy. Like, honestly, like Jurassic City, that sounds cool to me. It really does. So, oh, we'll have to wait and see. But what do you think about that? Is that going to be good? I don't know. But everyone's saying it is good, though. It's Dune 2, everybody, because Dune 2 is out. Dune 2 is out. And, of course, Thirsty Daddy himself said he saw it. We will all see it, too. I'm going to watch it this weekend. But they're looking at, like, from last night's opening, like $12 million, which is not too shabby. They're expecting more. They're saying again about this whole aspect of, is it for your parents or is it for younger generations? But the idea is 80, 90 million opening weekend. Hopefully it's more than that. They were actually saying worldwide it might be closer to 150 maybe, but going back and forth. But again, people are raving about this, calling it a cinematic thing, and it's going to be like the best movie ever. And I like Dune 1. I'm excited to see Dune 2. I was going to go see it yesterday, just didn't have time. I know, can't wait to see what GR has to say about this in his hot takes because I hear great things about it. But, you know, Dune 2 is a cinematic thing, and I got to tell about, you know, Timothée Chalamet, great choice to be in Dune, but he was also Willy Wonka. And Willy Wonka is getting a lot of shit recently because we talked about it on Wednesday, the Willy Wonka thing that went down in the UK, people paying $44 for this. Well, it was a shit show. They called it like a meth lab. It looked like a meth lab. Kids were crying. They eat one piece of candy. People were asking for refunds. It was the biggest shit show ever. And the Simpsons apparently predicted it. Because the Simpsons predict everything, apparently. We know that the Simpsons have been on for so many seasons, they've done everything. So there was in this episode where they did Homerland, and it was Bart's inner child's name, the episode. And in this, Homer opens his theme park, and it looks very much like what we had for Willy Wonka. So everyone online is saying, Simpsons did it again. Simpsons did it again. They figured it out way in the past, back in the 90s. They did an episode that predicted Willy Wonka's shitstorm happening with all the meth lab and pieces of candy and the very fucked up Willy Wonka Oompa Loompas. There was actually an Oompa Loompa in this episode too, was smoking a cigarette, very sad too. So that's why people are putting this connection. Yeah, meth lab. That's what they were saying, Queen. They were saying it looked like a meth lab. And I mean, you saw pictures online, it did look pretty desolate and did not seem like the most magical chocolate factory in the world, unfortunately. But The Simpsons did it. Great cartoon, great animation. I love it so much. I also would love to see Coyote versus Acme, but now we even have more information coming forward with that because we talked about this again on Wednesday that they had a write-off, $115 million write-off at Warner Brothers. And at that write-off, they're saying maybe 70 million of it was Coyote versus Acme. Well, now Will Forte, good old Tandy himself, if you watch The Last Man on Earth, he came forward, you know, he was starring in this, and he said that he actually saw the movie, and he goes, Dan, he goes, it was incredible. It was incredible. But he said, I don't know what, a lot of people haven't got a chance to see this. The crew hasn't seen it. A lot of people haven't. They did some test screenings. He thought it had to be hot garbage going into it because if they're going to talk about taking a tax write-off, it has to be bad. But he said it really landed. There was heart, there was soul, and he really enjoyed the movie. He said it was very unfortunate because this stuff does happen. It does in Hollywood where they just don't give it a chance. And now they take a tax write-off and done. And he says that as of right now, it's dead in water, man. So I think that honestly, that was part of that write-off. If it wasn't, I'd be completely shocked because they did not like the price tag that Netflix was giving them for it. They did not like the offers coming in. I think Universal gave one too. So Warner Brothers, the axe of Zaslav is saying, guys, get rid of that shit. Give me my money. Give me my money. Pin me and pay me, you know? But also over at Max, we also had, you know, a lot of different shows. And now a show coming for everybody that we know and love for a long time is Ray Donovan is getting a spinoff. And Ray Donovan is called The Donovans, getting called The Donovans. And for me, this is kind of interesting. It's 10 episodes, going to be out there on Max. And of course, it's a drama. Of course, it's going to delve into the realm of Ray Donovan, except now it's going to be directed by Guy Ritchie, which I freaking love him. Like, I think that's really fucking cool. It's a good choice for this too. I mean, can't remember him actually doing a TV show in a long time. So, I mean, Guy Ritchie, it's always movies. So this might be very cinematic, might be very interesting. It follows the Donovans, two generations of gangsters, the businesses they run, the complex relationships they weave, and the men they call themselves to fix the problems. So, interesting, might be good. Hopefully it's good, but hopefully it's a win for them. It really is. I hope it's a win because a big win for the people's champion himself, The Rock, was getting his rights to his name, and now it's officially done. He is Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and nobody else can be called The Rock now because the U.S. government has decreed that there's only one person that can be called the Great One himself, The Rock, and that's Dwayne Johnson. And also under this copyright law, and guys, this is insane if you ask me because it's kind of hilarious, but it's insane. Here's the terms that The Rock can use. Jabroni, Candy Ass. If you smell what the Rock is cooking, Lucky Maya Villa, Rudy, the Samoan Sensation, the Great One, Team Corporate, the People's Elbow, the Blue Chipper, Blue Hell, Rock Pocket, Project Rock Nation, the Brahma Bull, the People's Champion, Know Your Role and Shut Your Mouth, Team Bring It, the Rock Just Bring It, Rock Bottom, finally the Rock has come back. It doesn't matter what you say, the millions and millions, and the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. These are his terms now, according to the U.S. government. So The Rock, big win for him. Of course, the whole TKO thing happened. He formed an allegiance with them, and because of that, that was why he got this opportunity to get his rights to be his own, because WWE never allowed it to happen. When you sign up there, especially your young Vince McMahon's like, you don't have the grapefruits to have your own name, and I get to keep it. So not anymore for the Great One himself. He's got his rights back. And also coming back is NSYNC one more time, everybody, because JT has an album coming out, and NSYNC is performing on this album. Of course, there's a bunch of rumors. They've been in the studio for a long time trying to produce another whole NSYNC album. But now at 43, JT came forward and said, we have a song. They did The Better Place for the Trolls movie. That was a big hit. Worked really well for them. Now they're doing Paradise. It's on his new album called Everything I Thought It Was, coming out March 15th. And NSYNC is back, back, back. I don't know, something like that. I should probably drink on that one, shouldn't I?
Yeah, 2.
Probably 2. Flopped recently. A lot of flops there. A lot of
Make it a
flops.
double.
Racer X.
Sure, make it a double.
But also something coming back that I'm shocked is coming back, but I'm excited as hell. And you probably know this if you've been watching the show. Is Tron Ares. The third Tron movie is happening. Jared Leto's in this. They released the very first picture. Here we go from Tron Ares. Looks like Tron to me. I mean, like, there's not much they're showing here. Everyone's freaking out about it, but you're not really showing much. But Jared Leto's in here. It follows a highly sophisticated program named Ares, Jared Leto, who is sent from the digital world into the real world on a dangerous mission marking humankind's first encounter with AI beings. Of course, it's AI based. Everything's AI based this year. And then honestly, that was Tron overall. So I love the concept of Tron. I hope Jeff Bridges comes back somehow. Come on, man. He's got to come back. We need the dude in this shit. I don't care how you do it, how you spin it, make it happen. I know he kind of was gone at the end of the last one, but honestly, give me more Tron. Give me more Tron and give me more X-Files, because X-Files is still moving forward with the reboot, everybody. And I'm not really excited about this reboot as much as I could be. It might be good. But, Coogler is doing this whole thing, and Ryan Coogler, and he's, of course, been very popular with a lot of his projects he's made, the Creed, working on Wakanda. He's done a lot of big stuff. But he came forward not too long ago. We talked about this in the show, where he was doing a reboot, a spinoff, and he was going to make his own version, make it more diverse, and change the whole dynamic. No Mulder, no Scully, but a new group of FBI agents in the same universe of Mulder and Scully. So they could still exist. But again, who knows? You're doing a reboot, whatever. But, you're talking about this, and it's like we found out more and more that they have the rights, Fox. Like, Fox has all the rights. It doesn't even matter if they go to anybody to ask for rights for this, too. So they can do whatever the hell they want. And honestly, in Mulder and Scully, if they want to go back, I'm being told that they might do more. But we'll have to see what happens, because honestly, it comes down to the money for those two. I just don't think they would do any more. I just think at this point, Mulder and Scully are done. That's why we have this reboot. They probably went to them first and it's not going to happen. But I hope that whoever they cast are not hacks and mess up the X-Files. Oh, I'm saying. But Hacks is coming back, everybody. That's right, for a third season. May 2nd, everybody. 9 episodes coming out. I stopped watching after the first season. I liked the first season. It just fell off my radar, I guess. And they're moving forward. This, honestly, it's a very fun concept. I enjoyed what I saw so far. But it's a year after parting. Deborah Vance is riding high on success of her stand-up special, while Ava pursues new opportunities back in Los Angeles. It's coming out May 30th. So if you're a fan of Hacks, you're getting more. Hack it up. Hack up with the best of them and enjoy it so much, because I hope it's good for the fans. I also hope another big concept thing is good is Fallout, because I never really played the games, never really got into them, but this trailer looks great. The concept is amazing to me. You got Joe, I call him Jonah because that's what he goes by, but Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy, amazing couple, amazing team from Westworld. I worked in Westworld for 2 seasons, so I knew him very, very well. Like, Jonah's awesome. He just directs really well, and his wife is even better. But they did this whole project. I'm very excited to see what they do. This sci-fi Amazon project. He said he's super excited. 200 years after the apocalypse, the gentle Denzians of luxury fallout shelters are forced to return to the irradiated hellscape that ancestors left behind. So I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. But it's coming out April 12th, 2024. And the big thing coming out of this is it is a continuation of the games. So it will be like a season 5, he's saying. So, or like a 5th game, but like a first season. So it will continue after all the games. So if you love the games, this will continue right in there, the whole storyline. He's very excited to see where they go with this. And there's a lot of fallout about Michael Jackson these days too, everybody. After all of what's happened with him, is his trial history, the sexual assault allegations. Of course, we have the movie coming out right now. But because the movie's coming out, now if you saw that documentary, I think it came out like I think it was like 2 years ago at this point now. But there are two people that came forward that said Michael Jackson molested them back in it was 2019. So it was a couple of years ago. And they're actually trying to get their trial. They put together. They're in Beverly Hills, California. They got them combined as one case, and they're trying to make it happen before the movie comes out, because they said that if this movie comes out, people are going to love Michael Jackson again, and it's going to hurt their whole case. And they don't want that. So they want to have this being what people think of Michael Jackson now. They want people like celebrating him, and so they talked to the court, and now it's moving forward. And they're targeting a February 2025 court case, and I think it's supposed to come out in like March of 2025. So in order to get through that, that's what they're trying to do. So MJ himself, he's probably rolling in his grave right now, but they don't want this movie being made. They don't want it being made. Also George Santos doesn't want his movies being made either, because George Santos is pissed that they're making a movie about his being ejected from the House of Republicans. That's not right. Congress. There you go, everybody. Of Democrats and Republicans. I don't talk about politics. I know that's my problem. I don't talk politics. But it's funny because it's a movie based off his career. And they reached out to him and they were like, hey, we want you to be a part of this. We want to make it accurate. We want to be about the political system of Long Island and someone actually running from that office and going there. And he wrote the guy back and he said, the guy's name was Mike. Mike, do me a favor and fuck off. Fuck off. Do not ever text me again. Because he doesn't want this shit happening. Of course, he's going through a lot, the cameo shit with Jimmy Kimmel, and he's also, fighting a lot of people after being, kicked out of Congress. So, you know what? This movie's happening, man. You can't stop this, all I'm saying. But a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of fucking breaking news. Very happy you're all here. It's a very interesting night. A little bit of ups and downs and stuff in the show business. I don't know if there's anybody's super okay. All right. I don't know anybody's super excited about here. I bet Jordan's super excited about that Michael Jackson movie. Jordan's like, no.
Blanket.
Blanket. That's so good. That's ignorant.
That's ignorant.
Ignorant. But yeah, Queen. I still like his music too. Fucking great. He's awesome. Michael Jackson was awesome. But anyways, everybody, that's happening. A lot of breaking news. Excited you're all here tonight. And this is that time. Your first time on Kruse Control. This is that time where I put a minute on the clock for all my guests to give me what I like to say. Is there hot takes? All right. Now it's time for those hot takes. This is that time to put 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute to give all their hot takes for all the latest breaking news of the day. Can they get those hot takes in? We got 13 topics right now. 13 topics in 1 minute. 1 minute. If they don't, the bomb blows up, their time is done, and they fail. Bum, 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 and that's it. Now, if they do, hell yeah, celebration station goes down, and we celebrate them for making it happen. Then you, the voters out there, the followers, the people out there having a good time along with us, get to tell us who they think won hot takes. And who will win today? That's the question. So excited, as I always am on a Friday, especially with a little bit of old-fashioned in my belly. Jake, you're my co-host tonight. You're my guest co-host tonight, man. Welcome to the co-host seat. Hope it feels good. So suspenseful. I know, Queen. So suspenseful. Queen.
The power.
Love you. Jake, who goes first tonight?
Does Peppy want to go?
Dude, I don't think Peppy wants to go. Peppy doesn't do shit in this time. Yeah. He's a laugh at you. Peppy, come on, man. You gonna go first? I mean, I've been trying for a long time to get Peppy to do it, and Peppy always tells me like, nah, bro, it's not for me. But maybe today, maybe Jake, maybe what you're saying is gonna push him to make it happen. Peppy.
Oh no, hell no.
Oh, yeah, you can do it.
No,
he's out.
No, he's not.
Hey, you four, I'm not trying to break your balls, but where are my Snickers snacks? I'll be hungry too.
Okay, all right.
We could always do a rock, paper, scissors between Jordan and
Y'all need to take a drink.
Okay.
No, Jake, you're in the hot seat, Jake. It's up to you.
Come on, Jake.
I'm going to have Jordan go.
All right. Jordan's going first.
He looks ready.
Good. He's flexing. He's feeling great. He's got the Superman shirt on.
Eye of the Tiger, baby.
Eye of the Tiger, man. Are you ready,
Movie.
Jordan, for your hot takes?
Let's do this.
Okay. Putting the timer up right now. Woo. Here we go. Get serious, Jordan. I know. I believe in you. Here we go. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Takes.
Jurassic whatever words welcome out a while ago. Dune 2, 80 million considered low only in today's time. Simpsons is a crystal ball of life. Never watched Ray Donovan. Coyote just hit that WB wall. NSYNC reunion, only a matter of time. I wish they continued the Tron Legacy story. X-Files was such a show for its time, it needs to rest. Hacks, never heard of it. Another video game adaptation, we'll see how that is. Michael Jackson, I don't think it'll affect the court case. A politician pissed because of a movie? Shocker. And, let's see, what am I forget? Oh yeah, The Rock laid the smackdown on TKO's candy ass. If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Oh, you said Dune 2 or Fallout?
Oh, dude, I did. I hit the video games of the Dune 2.
Okay, all right, Dune 2.
Dune 2, 80 million. Oh, and I already said video game adaptation. We'll see how that does.
I think I'm already feeling it, Jordan.
I was gonna say, I already did it. I said just to get to the rock part. I was like,
straight to the face.
Straight to the face.
Balloons. Fireworks. How's it feel? Give us the best rock one more time.
It doesn't matter what Brian thinks.
Everybody, Jordan got it. You tell us what you think about his hot takes, man. Good hot takes, Jordan. Great hot takes. That was awesome. Thanks, Queen. Yeah. Great hot takes. Jake, are you going next, or you have GR do it?
I'm gonna use my little pinch of power here and have GR go next.
Oh, pinch of power
trip.
Pinch of power.
All right, GR. How you feeling?
You know I'm ready, man.
GR's always ready. GR's a pro. The thirsty daddy himself knows what's going on when it comes to the hot takes. All right,
well, I've been drinking, so I have to be ready.
All right, take that sip. Get ready. Here we go. All right. Deep breaths. Feeling good. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Takes.
Another Jurassic movie, number 7. Oh, let's see. I don't know. Dune 2, guys, you got to go see it. It was fucking incredible. The Simpsons predicted, Matt's a genius. He knew it. Coyote Acme, want to bet it's done? It'll be out. Ray Donovan, I'm tired of these shows about assholes that are made heroes. Let's see, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, you know he's going to slam somebody. NSYNC, Delegaf. Trans Am, it's a reversal of life. And AI in real life instead of the other way around. X-Files, another reboot, who cares? Hacks, I love Gene, but who cares about the show? Fallout, hard pass on that one. MJ, let them have their justice. As my buddy said, a pissed off politician, shocking.
I know. You know what, GR? You know who's not pissed off? GR's not pissed off.
I got a golden buzzer. My heart's content.
Woo! Hell yeah, great hot takes, GR. I'm feeling good about that, guys. I watch it. He's fucking killing it, GR. Thirsty Daddy himself is just killing it all the time. And also, my brain fart earlier, Ray Donovan's Showtime. I don't know why I said Max. I think I had HBO in the mind, but it's Showtime, and it's going to be on Showtime Paramount package if you watch, if you have that Paramount Plus package, then you can watch the Donovans live when it comes out. So, yeah. Not for me. I worked on it before. The Ray Donovan I worked out was pretty cool. They're nice people there, but never got into the show. So,
yeah, that's real hard to believe, Queen.
Yeah. Mr. Fastnecky down there.
Yeah,
how do you
what's
feel?
up? I feel
Ready
good.
for your hot takes?
Huh?
Game time.
Ready for your hot takes?
I'm not ready for my hot takes, but I'm gonna try anyway.
I mean, you came at the 11th hour, so I get it.
I did. It was 11:59, sir. It was like right at the very end.
Yep. I was like, you got this, right? You're like, yeah.
All right. Let's give him the pity vote.
No, I'm not.
Give him the pity vote.
I don't want no
Thanks,
pity vote.
Razor.
I think Jake won hot takes on Monday, so this is competition, everybody.
Yeah, we're getting into it now.
There's no
We're getting
competition
into it.
here.
Fast Necky.
All right, Jake.
He don't know.
Yeah, doesn't know.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Fast Necky. Yep,
Yeah.
Fast Necky.
That's right.
All right, man.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
He
Take a
doesn't
second.
know.
Take a
Scotty
second,
doesn't
Jake.
know.
Scotty don't know. Whoa. Take 1 second. Breathe.
That's it. That's a drink.
That's a
Host.
drink.
What is
We
the
are
drink?
right,
gonna
Jake.
It's like whenever you like sing a
Do an
few-
impression.
How do you
We
impression?
do an impression.
If
Okay.
you say Fast and the Furious, if you say, I want to make some new topics. I had a friend talking to me about this recently.
Some about family.
family.
Coronas.
If you, I mean, if you do a
Coronas.
bad, I mean, it's
We're all
it's
family
getting me
now.
drunk, pretty much. We're all family. Jake, though, you drink when you want to drink, or the audience tell you to drink too. That's a good thing too.
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
But Jake, here we go. Are you ready for your hot takes?
I'm ready. Yeah.
All right. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Takes.
All right, here we go. We're all living in Jurassic City where the rocks rule, and the dune is where you season your food with spice. The Simpsons
shit.
predicted candy itself, so I'm not surprised. And if the coyote would win anyway in a battle against Acme, so I really don't have to watch the movie. Raina Donovan is unknown to me, but NSYNC was scarier than the X-Files when I was a kid. Tron is also kind of trippy, like the X-Files, and it's like a life hack on film. Fallout being that the fallout is that Michael is still the king of pop even after all of this, and George Santos can be mad because I don't know anything about him.
And he still has 17 seconds, everybody.
Damn!
Jake got everybody. Jake. How does it feel? Hot takes, man. That was good. It became 11th hour.
Feels good. I'm purple.
Some good combination, Jake.
Thanks. Sorry, I got a little bit behind on a few things there, but I was writing my thesis, so.
Whatever works.
I'm gonna get your extra points. That's what Mike said out there in the chat. All right, I'm starting the poll right now as we're doing it on Kruse Control now, so I don't forget about this shit later. Starting the poll right now, giving you a man the clock right now. Let us know who you think won the hot takes. Of course, you've been watching, so you're people that you're voting anyways. Let us know who you think won the hot takes tonight. And I gotta say, yeah, the Santos thing. Who gives a fuck? That movie, fucking,
Who gives a flying
content? I am excited about Fallout though. Fallout looks fucking good. I think.
I don't know,
Fallout could be a
man.
Really.
I don't know.
Jonah,
It's
man.
another
Lisa Joy.
post-apocalyptic
Vid-
movie. Like,
Video
who gives a
games.
fuck?
I mean, how many good video game movies have we had?
Dude, it's starting to get better. You got to admit, it's getting better.
Borderlands looks like trash.
Dude, I want to see Borderlands. I think that could be it. It's like Guardian of the Galaxy meets like fucking. I was gonna say Spawn. That's not right. Meets,
Okay, so
Mad
the
Max.
characters are supposed to be in their 20s. They're all geriatric.
I
They're
didn't
all
think about
cast
that.
by geriatric. And fucking
Hey,
Kevin
no
Hart's
geriatric jokes, okay?
and Kevin
No,
Hart's
you
character in the video game was some big 280-pound rock-looking motherfucker, all serious, and he's just playing Kevin Hart.
Yeah, he's playing Kevin Hart. He's got that niche, He's like, oh damn, what's going on?
Damn! Shoot that missile! Shoot that motherfucker!
I mean, I laugh every time though. He fucking makes me laugh though. So that's why I'm
Kevin
like,
Hart does make, yeah.
Jack Black as that robot though. Come on, Jordan. Jack Black as a robot. I'm all about
That's
that
the only
shit.
good part of the movie.
I know. Give me that
Yeah, I don't know.
Tenacious D, man. Give me some
I
AG
still
in
say
there.
the best. I still say the best video game adaptation I seen was the Twisted Metal show on Peacock.
Dude.
That was good.
Pretty good. It was pretty good. It was actually pretty good.
I was
They're
shocked.
pushing these. I mean, look at
I
Mario
know.
Brothers was fucking great though. Mario was fucking
Mario
great.
Brothers. I forgot about. Yeah, Mario Brothers was fucking great.
Yeah, it was great. That was how you should have done that movie from the get go. I mean, I still have
Oh.
in my heart the original.
Come
Still in my
on,
heart,
the 90-foot. Yep.
still there. Still appreciate
Mario, and Luigi Mario.
and Luigi Mario. You're both Mario. Yes, you're both Mario.
Yeah, the
Yes.
duty Italiano, huh?
But yeah, a lot of breaking news, a lot of fun stuff here. I'm also excited about Tron so much. I really want it to be good. And like Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in this shit too. I love JGL. He's awesome. I don't know he's playing. Hopefully, it's a good fucking cast and it's a great movie. We wait a long time for this shit. So
I'm just confused by the movie. So
is there like a certain level of like, have you made it when your name is now an acronym? Like if you say JGL, everybody knows who you are.
maybe that's
like,
what it is,
right?
Okay.
I mean, nobody wants to say Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That's a lot. That's less a mouthful.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
He's a friend of the show,
But
though. Friend of the show. He's a great guy.
But
Copy that.
But what's going on with this story?
If you're a Diligent, you've made it.
Jared Leto is not the same character from Tron Legacy.
No, he's a new character.
See? So what the fuck?
It's not like it's Clue. Clue. It's not Clue. You know what I mean? It's not him.
Jared Leto has not been really batting 100 lately, so I'm a little skeptical.
He's batting about 200.
yeah. Well, you know what? Hopefully this is his win. Hopefully this is his win, but we'll see. But a lot of breaking news, and honestly, the hot takes, everybody. I'm excited to tell you right now. I'm going to end the poll, and I don't know how many times this has happened in this universe, but I do know that he's gonna be very excited because everybody loves them. Some thirsty daddy and GR1.
Oh!
GR
Raider!
How's it feel, GR?
A win's a win.
A win is a win.
Good job.
Thank you very much, voters. I appreciate it.
Killing it.
Italiana, you got me with that one, Racer.
Damn, skip it.
One more time, Peppy. You could have won if you would play. Why don't you just fucking play, Peppy? I feel like you'd fucking kill it. You're like, I don't want to do it. Come on, Peppy.
Not today, player. Not today.
Then she goes, I can do the Bowser.
Yep. Well, GR, congratulations. And
Thank you,
I hope it probably feels pretty good, right?
Of course it does. I beat some tough competition out there.
Yeah, it was tough. And I gotta say, Jordan Jake, still a great job, Jake. You came out of nowhere with that. No one's done hot takes like that before.
He did. Just
that was
melded
good.
it all together.
I like this guy. This guy's a nice guy. I like this guy.
Like Touchy said, I was trying to rack up the combos, but
yeah. You know what? Keep doing it, man. It was good. I liked it a lot. I think maybe next time it'll get you there. Right, Peppy?
yeah, we'll see.
Pep star shalama ding ding doozy.
Yeah, man. But anyways, so excited. Thank you so much for doing the hot takes with us today. Always fun. A lot of breaking news again. It's very exciting to see what's going on. And, but we have a lot more to talk about, honestly, everybody. And something that's been going through the news right now that I just want to talk about today. It's been happening over and over. There's a trial going on. In case you guys don't know, there's a trial going on. And it's based on something we've talked about a million times on this show. And I got to say, can we talk about the Rust trial? So, of course, this is the very first of two trials happening over the Rust shooting that went down. Alec Baldwin, we've talked about this a million times. Hannah Gutierrez, and now she's on trial right now. And it's been a couple days of this now, and people are talking about it. Like, they're trying to paint Alec Baldwin away as being a rushing producer. That's one thing that's been said. There was some footage they played where he's like, one more, come on, one more, right away. Let's go. Which actors do, producers do that more often, I would say. And he was a producer on the film. So they were showing that, and then the prosecution's probably like, well, she was rushed. And then they showed an armorer on there, and the armorer was like, when that happens, again, she wasn't, at the end of the day, I think it does come down to her, but I think there's other factors too. But when that happens as an armorer, I've worked on a bunch of shows where you have armorers. You gotta be like, all right, I'm stopping. And then you stop. And you take your breath, take the guns, you hold the guns, and you go, I need a second, calm the set down. You're in control. The armorer over trumps everybody. And so if she was able to do that, it would have stopped things. And yeah, Queen, there was one live round. Again, they were showing the gun, they were showing the bullets. There was one live round in there. And of course, like a fucking bad game of Russian roulette, that's the one that came out. And so we see her on trial. She has not testified yet. I think she probably will. I think if I was going to be her, I probably would. But the first AD came on, and the first AD, one of these things I was kind of shocked in, because before he said that he handed the gun to Alec. Now he's saying that she did. So there's a little bit of disconnect here. That's was part of his plea deal. He said that he handed it, and now he's saying that she did. So there's a little bit of confusion there too. I don't know if he's maybe just situation trying to look at. I don't know what's happening there. Maybe he's confused, but that was a big thing that came out the past couple of days. People have been talking about. Also, again, the Alec Baldwin thing, and how he responded about how she should have been Alec Baldwin said she should have had 2 guns and not just one, ready to rock and roll and loaded during the whole process. And so, I mean, maybe, but again, you're the armorer. There's a bullet there. I don't know how you spin this, unless you say that other people are lying and they had a grip on there, or I think it was dolly grip was on there, and he was saying too he's never seen that before, like guns were going off on set out of nowhere, like blanks were being fired. So again, there's a lot of negligence on this set. And they fired the armorer. They upgraded her. She was non-union again. I'm interested to see how this plays out, though, because how they spin it will be definitely fascinating. Guys, what do you think? You hear we're a couple days into this whole thing. Everyone's talking about it. Is it weird that the AD is saying something different, GR? Is that weird, or is he confused? And do you think that they have a pot to piss in right now to win this case?
Win the case, not a fucking chance. He's changing his story because he put himself in a hot spot. But I have one important question.
What's that?
What the fuck was a live round doing on the set?
Mm-hmm.
You don't bring live rounds into a set.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
They were doing target practice
at
lunch.
You can't tell the difference between a fake and a real round. You have no business being anywhere near a gun.
Yeah, that's the thing. And then she was rushed, and they're trying to say that, wow, she wasn't
Rushed
training
my
enough.
ass.
That was their big. Well, that thing. That's what I said before. They had an armorer come on and actually testify, and at the end of the day, they were saying like, well, you slow the set down, and why did Baldwin aim the gun anyway? I mean, that's a good question. They were rehearsing. Normally during a rehearsal, you use a rubber gun too. You wouldn't use a regular gun. You wouldn't have that. And it was rehearsal, which is, again, a big fuck up. On top of that, they're trying to spin this too because Alec Baldwin, when he was shouting, he had the live gun in his hand. He was shaking it and pointing at everybody and telling them to keep going, which he shouldn't have been doing that either. He should not have been doing that. But they were showing footage on set of B-roll of him pointing the gun at everybody and screaming at them too. And so they're trying to show negligence from the producer standpoint. He's a moron. But again, he's been on set long enough.
Skip it.
Right? He's been on set long enough, and he's done enough westerns. He should know better than that. Again, producers sometimes rush it because they're behind, and they're like, we have to do certain things. Jordan, do you see this being problematic for the case? I should say that the city's case against her, that they have this footage that shows him being negligent, and they show like. Or you think that she has a case, or you think that, they have a case against her and she will not be anyway getting off?
I don't know what's going to happen with this anymore because it seems to be going on a lot longer than I thought it would be.
Dude, it's so long.
And like everybody seemed to be from top to bottom has been a total fuck up in this whole situation.
Oh my God, dude. Target practice on set. Who the fuck's doing that shit?
Who the fuck does that? And like GR said, why was there a live round on there? And you said target practice. Why the fuck are you doing? You're not a real fucking cowboy. You're not a real cowboy. You're an actor. You don't need to have fucking.
Well said, Queen.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole movie, this whole production sounds like like GR said, now the one guy's covering his ass. It just sounds like it's just going to be a bunch of people now changing their story to cover their own fucking butt cheeks.
That's what it seems like. I mean, and then, they have the ballistics. Covering their ass crack,
Yep.
Covering their ass crack. But then again, like, here are the bullets from the actual information coming out. Here's the bullets. But like, it's like, end of the day, you should never have live bullets on set. That's just insane. No. And you're non-union, so they had a lot of non-union people on here, so they were cutting a lot of corners. But end of the day, this is a big fuck up. This should not be happening. Hopefully, a lot of people learn from this. And Alec Baldwin does go up for trial too. They said between July 10th and the 19th, they want his trial to be for, of course, and it's not for manslaughter, but still, but he's still going up for for this just fucking going down like this. And she right now could serve 18 months if she gets convicted too. But she might. I mean, I don't know. I think that it's a hard case to sell. We're going to see what happens. But I think it is weird when people start changing their stories, Jake. Do you think there's any way that you think people are changing their stories to cover their ass like we're saying? Or do you think that this whole fucking experience of this show was a clusterfuck and everyone's just like, what the hell even happened?
I don't know. It feels like it's one of those things where the diversions keep taking place until the public's attention gets withered and worn out to where they don't care anymore. And because if you look at who lost and who benefited, like, clearly she lost because she died.
And she died, yeah.
Who was the main benefactor of that accident? If you're going to go with the ill intent version of it, right? Like somebody's to blame. Somebody brought that live round down to set knowing it shouldn't be there. So who did that? And whose instruction was it to put it in the gun? Like who handed it to him in the first place? Who loaded it? It was,
she loaded it. She was supposed to load it. And then the AD before said he ripped it out. Well, I guess his last thing was he took it out of her hands and gave it to Alec. Now he's saying that she directly handed it to him. But he's changed his story.
So I see. Yeah. It sounds like everybody's trying to,
And that AD too, he stepped down. He's like, I'm not doing any more hauls. He's like, I just can't do it anymore. He's like, I'm stepping away from it. He said he checked like three bullets out of all of them. They were blanks. So he didn't check all of them himself personally. He admitted that too during the trial. And I'm like, he goes, that was my own negligence. I should have tested it all. But I just looked at it. I moved on. I was in a rush, as happens on set all the time. But again, that's why they had that armor that said, you just got to stop it sometimes. You just stop it. And she was not seasoned enough to do that. You just freaking stop it. You have all the power. You have the guns, And like Queen said, yes, you can do the practical stuff, or you do not, you can do special effects stuff, which you can. And I've seen that happen. It works. But I gotta tell you, like actually on set shit, when done right, it looks fantastic. But then again, if these things keep happening, then this is not going to happen anymore. It's just not going to happen anymore because people are being negligent, and then someone's going to die again. And no one should be dying on a set.
And even if the gun did go off by itself, if it had a blank, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, you're right. It wouldn't have mattered. I mean, there was the Brandon Lee thing where it was a blank and it killed him, which is fucking crazy,
But he had the gun right here. Brad.
Yeah, he did.
Not
point blank.
Pointed at somebody across the room.
Yeah, that's the thing. You point at someone across the room, no big deal. On Westworld, they'd be riding on horses and shit like that and firing them, no big deal. But you're right here, you never know. And that's what it was. It was the pressure or some shit, right? Killed him. What you got in that Crow movie is getting trashed right now.
It was the wad out of the blank that killed him.
Yeah. Fucking crazy. I don't know. I'm interested to see where this
goes. For
goes.
those that don't understand, there's a piece of material in a blank that when the explosive goes off, it forces it out of the shell, and it hit him right there and killed him.
Yeah.
Even Queen said the gunpowder too could cause damage too.
Yeah, well, it'll cause burns, Queen, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know. I've had that happen.
It's just sad to see this ever happen on set. Again, I've worked on set for fucking 15 years. God damn. And
you're old.
You see things you never see. People are usually very safe, but then again, I've been on productions like this where it's a low budget shit and there's rushing and people get under pressure and they cave to people, and they're trying to make that case now for her that she was Alec Baldwin, so like you don't just tell Alec Baldwin what to do. That's part of their defense right now as well, but that's your job. So at the end of the day, she's responsible, and there are other people I think are responsible as well. I think it's a complete shit show. And whoever brought that bullet on set, if you can ever figure that out, that person needs to be fired, never work in Hollywood again.
Yep.
Never. And take that person out to the barn. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, that's going down, everybody. I'm interested to see how this case develops as it's moving forward. We'll keep covering it, of course. Big news for Hollywood. It might change the whole way that people actually do live ammunition, blanks, and how they actually have guns on set again. So I'm interested to see what happens in this trial, and of course the Alec Baldwin as well. But there's a lot of stuff else happening, everybody. We got some Lord of the Rings stuff. We got some stuff about freaking, oh my god, the freaking Roadhouse shit. I keep driving my nuts, and of course Superman. But now it's time, ready for us to get into it. Let's do this. to talk about the Rings of Power because Lord of the Rings brought the first season over on Amazon MGM, I guess they are these days. And it did well, but it didn't blow the numbers out of the freaking charts, you know? To me, I know people, again, I've said before, I know somebody that works at Amazon, and he was saying it could kill the whole business. But again, at the end of the day, Amazon moves forward. I mean, the rocket penises keep happening. The money is there. You keep getting your direct deliveries. I do too. Every day I got a package today. It happens. You know, I love Amazon. I love it. But this, though, they signed up for 2 more seasons, everybody. The second season's already pretty much done, and they're writing the 3rd season now, right now. The second season's going to come out, and you'll be like, what? I even know this is actually happening, but they brought the same showrunners back. Now, Amazon made a big announcement about Patrick McKay and J.D. Payne are staying on as the showrunners of the whole first season of The Rings of Power, and they're coming back, and they're very excited. Amazon super stoked about this. Had a big press conference about this, and they're saying that because it was a big hit, they're calling it a big hit, Emmy nominated, of course. Yeah, it did well, but it wasn't what they expected to be. But I think they're just rolling with the punches now. Oh, it's Lord of the Rings. Even better. You're going to love it even more. First season sometimes can be slow burners, you know. But season 2 is going to debut later this year. No date release yet, but it's coming later this year. And then season 3, they're actually developing the writer's room. They're making scripts. They're getting together. So season 3 will come after that. And they expect to go even longer than that. They want this franchise to go for a long time. Amazon just signed up for all the rights for 3 more years to control the television rights of Lord of the Rings. So you're going to have the Rings of Power going on and on and on, like Game of Thrones. That's what they want to be. They want to be their Game of Thrones. I just hope, though, because the first season was a slow burn to me. And to get to the actual villain, the reveal, it wasn't as shocking as I thought it would be. And I just want to get to the battles. And to me, it was a lot slower than I expected to be. So I hope when they get there, it'll be bigger and better for season 2. I'm excited it's coming that quick. I'm kind of surprised. But it is happening. It's moving forward. Lord of the Rings. The Rings of Power. The Rings of Power. I don't want to put Vince McMahon as I'm that fucking raper. But Jordan, what do you think about the Rings of Power, man, moving forward, you know? Do you think it's a good idea for Amazon to keep doing this? Or do you think that, you know, Tolkien would be pissed about this?
Well, let's just say I got nothing because I've never checked this out. But fuck Amazon, because I just got a package in the mail. I ordered for a fucking for what?
For a day for you.
For a fucking, I needed a piece of glass replacement for my touchscreen in my Dodge Charger, and they sent it in a goddamn envelope. Of course, it's glass. It's all shattered and shit. And I'm like, fuck Amazon.
Like, what are you thinking?
But I think I think they're going on with it because what else do they really have, though, to entice people? They got Lord of the Rings and they got Reacher. That's about it. That's critically acclaimed. Oh, I forgot The Boys. Yeah, okay. So they got three main shows that are critically acclaimed that everybody checks out. The Boys, Reacher, and Lord of the Rings, because everybody knows Lord of the Rings. So I don't think it's shocking that it's continuing. I did hear it didn't really do the numbers that they wanted. No, especially when something as big as Lord of the Rings and Reacher hits higher numbers. That, you know,
what's happening here, right?
Yeah. So I'm not shocked because they don't have much. But on the other hand, it didn't really do that well. So
I'm saying, like, they signed on, like, they're really doubling down on this. So Jordan, 2 more seasons like that, and they're saying maybe more than that. I think it's like such a big investment at this point. They just can't call it a wash right now.
I think so. I think they've spent so much money on this, getting the rights and everything else, that they're just like, well, fuck it, we got to continue.
This is what's going to happen. We'll see what the numbers are next season, right? Well, hopefully that'll be fucking great. I feel like they've made some bad choices at Amazon. I mean, they bought MGM. I think that was a great choice. You got the Bond franchise. It's a big catalog of stuff, but I just don't. I mean, they're kind of going downhill a little bit, if you ask me. I mean, they don't have a lot of content. There's some of it I watch their shit, man. I do watch their shit, and I did.
Yeah, but they don't have a lot though.
Yeah, not like Netflix or Paramount, or there's a lot of different. Even the cock has more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah.
It's interesting. Jake, did you watch The Rings of Power at all? Are you excited to see 2 more seasons of this? Or is this something like you're like, I'm one of those guys that I don't know what the hell this is, and like, how would Amazon spend their rocket penis money on this?
I don't know. I think I'd rather take a trip in the Blue Origins than watch this.
Man, give me it all day.
I really like the Lord of the Rings stuff, like The Hobbit and all that is a lot of fun. But I tried watching this Rings of Power thing, and like some of the people in the chat, I got through, I think I got up and I did the dishes, I did the laundry. I was just roaming around while it was playing because it wasn't that good. It was
background show.
It was bad. Yeah.
It's a slow burner, man.
Yeah. But just like the movies and the trilogy, you need to focus on it because Tolkien's there's so much detail that you almost have to do it his way or it's junk, So I don't know. We'll see. If somebody else was doing it besides Amazon, it would probably be better. Just saying.
You think so? You think it's like what network do you think would actually kill us? Would HBO be the
HBO?
HBO. Yeah,
Max.
they crush it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they know how to do it because they've done it with Game of Thrones for so long. So maybe that would be something where they're like, oh, well, we can make this happen under this context. We know how to do these big, huge productions of like Middle Earth would be, or whatever they use, Westeros and, and Game of Thrones. They kind of have that idea how to make that happen. So you're right. Maybe it'd be better if Max did it. I don't know. But unfortunately, they have the rights for 3 more years. So that shit's not going away anytime soon,
Right. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. I'm excited to see where it goes.
They could turn it around. Yeah.
They could turn around. They could really turn around. Or they could drop the ball more, and then Amazon will be like, oh, fuck, we just did another season. We spend the most money ever for a fucking show again.
Well, then it'll just turn into a Spider-Man type deal where nobody knows what's happening.
There you go. We talk about Spider-Man all the time on here. Nobody knows what the fuck's happening with Spider-Man these days.
Yeah.
You're right. Nobody knows because Sony and Marvel are just like fucking button heads, They're like, what are we going to do? Like we're fucking goats or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, I'm interested to see, GR, are you a Tolkien? Are you a Tolkien man? Do you Tolkien away? Are you excited about more Lord of the Rings? Did you watch the Rings of Power? And does this news excite you at all?
Well, I'll put it this way. Jake and Queen have seen 12 more minutes of this bullshit than I have. And will continue to have seen 12 more minutes of it.
Word.
This is not for you then, huh?
No, because it's nothing like what Tolkien wrote. It's a bunch of shit that they put together and made up.
Yep.
It's not Tolkien work. Not even close.
They're trying to just capitalize off the name, GR, right?
Exactly. Gee, I'm shocked. Nobody ever does that.
Yes, sir.
Goddamn Tolkien.
Thanks, Peps. Yeah. I mean, I do feel like, GR, there were some good moments in this show, the first season, but overall, I just think that again,
it must have been in those 12 minutes that I missed.
Yeah, 12 minutes you missed. There were some good moments. Again, you're adding in like the big bad, like you're trying to bring him back. They had him as an actual young man here, and it's like maybe that will be better the next season. I think we could have had more battles. There was a lot of people sitting around talking, which is fine. I can enjoy that at time to time. I just, I expected. I think I expected more about the battles than just like leading up. Because the show ends. Spoiler, everybody. It's been a little bit, but the show ends with them just making the rings, and I'm like, maybe you should have made the rings in the very beginning. I don't know. You know what I mean? And then we show like what happens after the rings are made. And that's what next season will be. And, but it's just like, it felt like it was filler before we actually get to the substance. We want the meat and potatoes. And maybe that's why they signed down for more seasons, because they know the meat and potatoes are coming and people will be more excited about this project moving forward once, we get to the actual
somebody
substance.
had their head up their renal orifice or something, because that's stupid.
It doesn't matter if the meat and potatoes are coming, because if you're fucking cooking and it fucking ain't sizzling, nobody's fucking watching, nobody's coming back.
You're not bringing the flavor either. So.
You're not bringing the flavor.
No.
Solomon was good though too. I would say that
you should have given him some of your stuff to spice it up a little.
I'll mail it now if they need it. I'll send it.
Yeah. Jake, so before we move on, Jake, what do you make now? Can you explain to your audience what you're doing?
Yeah, I was a chef for a long time. Got out of that because of the time it required. So now I do my own thing. I have my own spice blends and barbecue wood chip flavor type stuff. So that's a random little segue.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out. Check it out. And it has a lot of power. A lot of power in Jake's.
Give
A lot
me your
more than the
website,
rings. Yeah.
Jake,
But,
what's the website?
Oh, it's ironoaksmoke.com.
Smoke it up, everybody. Join Jake and smoke it up.
Make sure it sizzles, like Jordan says, or it's not going to be good.
All right, man. Smoke it
Gotta
out.
sizzle.
Yeah, it's got to sizzle.
I think everybody needs to take a drink on that one. But I will say this, though. I'm interested to see where this goes. I think there is more to give this franchise. And I think that they will have maybe, I'm saying, I'm excited to see where it goes. But I think the first season, for me, I mean, I watched it. I had to stop and go a little bit, but I watched it. And I think that I was more excited towards like the last episode. And I'm like, oh, then it ended. I'm like, that's where we're going to end. So I hope that they delve into that fucking lore better moving forward. Because Amazon needs to figure out, but Lord of the Rings, not Game of Thrones, the Rings of Power, season 2 and 3 are coming. But Amazon, again, has other problems besides Lord of the Rings, everybody. We know this. We've talked about Amazon's issues. We talked about, the streaming shit, how they're charging more money, and now they're getting sued for that. But also, they might be getting sued for Roadhouse. Because right now, everybody, this is a big thing I've been wanting to talk about for a while. I've been holding off because, again, I'm like, well, what's going to happen? Now, what first happened was Roadhouse was supposed to go to theaters. It was a whole thing. The director came forward, Doug Lindman, and he was talking about how we initially sat down with Amazon. They wanted a good deal to go like as long as it's fucking great, it's going to be good. We're going to go to theaters, do that release, then come to streaming. That's what we want with this project. It's a great project. You got Jake Gyllenhaal attached to it. Like you got this freaking, a great freaking script, Patrick Swayze back in the day. And he goes, we made a fucking great movie. And he goes, not my words, Amazon's words. So when Amazon watches, like, this is fucking gold. And then they say, it's going to streaming. He's like, what? We're not going theatrical? I thought that was the whole idea. And so they went back and forth fighting about that. And he put this whole like one piece out where he talked about the whole thing. And he's like, just trashing Amazon. I'm like, wow, that's fucked up. And I'm like, maybe we'll talk about that. We'll see. But now Jordan actually sent me an article and I was like, oh, we went deeper down the rabbit hole. So now the original Roadhouse writer is suing MGM and suing Amazon over copyright infringement. So our Lance Hill came forward and he actually has, so the U.S. government, he has the copyright. You claim the copyright from 1986. And he wrote a script for a reboot. And he's saying that most of the stuff they use in the movie was stuff he wrote. And so he's going after them and he's suing them to stop this thing coming out. He wants to stop it and he wants to get rights for it. Now they're trying to give him some pity fucking credits on the whole thing. I'm like, go away. It's fine. Amazon came forward and said he has no merit to stop this movie. He has no rights to happen, but he reclaimed the rights. He has the rights. And he got them back in November before any of this is even coming out. And he also said, while he's trash talking them, that they use artificial intelligence during the strikes to actually fill in the actors' vocals for the production. And so on top of that, he's saying, first of all, you broke the strike. Secondly, you broke my contract. Third of all, you're going against my copyright. And fourth of all, you're going to get fucked because you're using AI when you shouldn't be using AI. And we were fighting about that big time during the strikes, as we were talking about. But so there are key literary elements in this project that he wrote for the movie and that they use without his permission. If that's true, and he has this U.S. government freaking copyright, then I think they're going to be fucked. Honestly, if you ask me, this movie will not come out. I hear it's great. Jake Gyllenhaal said it's amazing. Jake Gyllenhaal's bounced back and forth. Jordan and I talked about this a little bit, right, Jordan? Jake Gyllenhaal was like, "Oh, never had a theatrical release. It wasn't supposed to happen." But like
now he says it is, or now he says, "Oh, it was always meant for streaming. It was always meant for streaming,
right?" But Doug Lindman was like, "No, we had this idea where it was going to go to theaters and we're going to build it out." But does that even matter at this point, Jordan? Do you think at this point, if this copyright is true, which they're of course they're saying no, they're going to say no.
Well, they're going to say no. The lawyers are telling them to say no.
Yeah, but do you think that this movie can come out?
It's an uphill battle because I don't know how you can release this if it's still in the courts. Like if this guy has a legitimate stance that says, I own those rights. That is my movie. You stole from me. Yeah. I don't see how they can film it until a judge rules or a jury, whatever, however they go, that yay or nay. You either have them or you don't. Man. Yeah, you got to follow the law. So At a best case scenario, I think this movie's going to be held back from being released on time, because I don't see how. For one, this guy, from the article I read, he is not backing down. He's not taking a writer credit, any of that bullshit. Like, we'll put you as a producer or a little righty credit, or he ain't taking that shit. He owns the rights. Now,
he owns the rights.
What I don't understand, you have all this big Hollywood company. You have all these lawyers and these litigators, and nobody in the whole Amazon department or whoever MGM said, "Hey, we don't own the rights to this goddamn movie."
Right.
I mean,
guys, 1 second,
hang on a minute. We lost these back a while ago. These became public domain. That guy got them back. I mean,
how do you move forward?
It sucks because I seen the trailer, and the trailer does look good. And I love the original Roadhouse. I love the original Roadhouse. But Roadhouse. But
Roadhouse. Fucking talent, man. He's only gotten better through the years.
No, he has. And the trailer looked really good. I was shocked because I was not anticipating even remotely wanting to see this movie. Yeah. But I seen the trailer, and I'm like, I'll check it out. And now all this shit coming out. And then if they used AI, that's bullshit, dude.
Dude, come on. You know what I mean? You can't fucking do that. But you know what? I guarantee, Jordan, as years go by, we're going to find out that
Can you believe that?
I know, Peps.
Right, Pep?
Fuck.
I mean, well, that's the thing. As years go by, people are trying to keep it hush-hush, but more will be coming out. Because, like, me and Brian talked a few days ago, and we were like, all these movies that were behind schedule when the strike started are all of a sudden fucking finished somehow.
Rocking out, no problem.
And there's no work. There's no work for you guys.
Of course, no AI at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no AI. Like Jordan said, like that's a big thing in case a lot of people probably don't know. Right now, we expected like a flood of work after the strikes. And I know a lot of people just not working because what happened was a lot of productions were canceled, cut because of budgets, because they weren't sure about the strikes. They stopped it, canceled. There's no pilot season anymore, really. And they said that was pilots were just fucking all canceled because the studio's like, we're behind. We don't have money for pilots. So there's a lot less work in Hollywood now. And then, of course, again, we've said it a million times, IATSE might strike in July. They start negotiating in May. They're going to get authorization for the strike right away, and people are scared already again. And it's March 1st. That's not that far away. So I think at the end of the day, it's just a clusterfuck here, right? It's just a fucking fuck. And who it affects the most is, well, it affects people that work in the business, but it also affects you as a consumer too. So it's a scary time. But GR, if they use AI, all right, they use AI for this shit, they should be fucking taken down, right? This movie should not come out. Do you see any world, though, that this movie be released on time, GR?
How do I put this politely? No, but fuck no. I mean, Jordan said it. It's going to be tied up in the courts forever, unless they want to give all the rights and revenues to the writer.
Yeah, to the writer.
Because a copyright is a copyright.
Yep.
And you own it, baby. And if they were stupid enough to go ahead with producing a movie without checking that, they deserve to get their ass handed to them.
Whoa! Oh shit!
The only thing I could see how this works is if they offer that guy a huge payout, like a huge well, money talks, bullshit walks.
20 or 30 million might assuage his.
I was gonna say a couple million might. You never know, but
a couple. Come on,
But Jordan, he doesn't seem like the type of guy that's going to take this, though. To me, he seems the type of guy that'd be like, go fuck yourself. I don't want your money. I'm going to take more money than you because I can sue you and fucking
that's kind of true.
More.
That's kind of true. He does seem like a guy that he's just pissed that his ideas got stolen. And you can't fault the guy for that. I mean,
and what's 20 or 30 million to friends,
Yeah, it's what it is, But I think, though, again, the studios, Amazon, they've been hurting. I mean, they fucking have the biggest backing ever, though, at the end of the day. So
How do you not have somebody know this shit? Be like, hey, Bezos, fuck you. We can't make this movie.
Jordan, it's 3 letters. SOS.
SOS.
Can you believe that?
Shit on a shingle?
No, SOS, right? Stuck on stupid.
Oh,
Stuck on stupid.
100% GR. Stuck on stupid.
Stuck on
You
stupid.
have all the fucking money. Might never get released. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Yeah, it might never be. I mean, honestly, right now, Racer X, the way that it is, I feel like it probably won't be. If those legalities keep stacking up against them, I just can't imagine how it gets released. Like Jordan was saying.
I think Queen said it best. Doesn't need a remake.
No, didn't.
No,
need
it was great.
Leave Swayze alone. Jake, how do you feel about this situation? A lot of legalese tonight, but do you think that at the end of the day, if there's a pending case like this, he has merit, he has an actual copyright fucking contract in his hand, and everybody's very pissed about this movie. Can this movie move forward and actually go to streaming?
It doesn't sound like it. If there's a contract written, then no. I mean, well, not contract, but if
U.S. pen,
if it's patented and somebody owns that, then no, it can't. So, but like Jordan said, I saw the previews for it or the trailers, and I was like, that looks cool. But I haven't seen the original, so I don't want to be that guy that's like,
You've never seen Roadhouse?
Roadhouse? Where are you?
How old are you?
Maybe I have. I don't know.
Not old enough, apparently.
Right.
I haven't seen it either, so.
But
You haven't seen
Roadhouse? Good.
Wait, whoa. Brian,
this is good. This is therapy for us right now.
Brian hasn't seen Roadhouse?
Nope.
You've not seen Roadhouse?
I haven't seen it.
All right.
Where have you guys been for the last 40 years?
I grew up on that on TBS.
I've been alive for 39. So
so have I. My grandma loved that movie.
Oh, shut up.
Oh shit, GR did not like that.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, the bitches,
no.
I
Not
have
again.
I have children older than you 3, so shut up, okay?
Oh man.
Yeah, Pep,
I know, Peps. I know.
I still can't believe you haven't watched Roadhouse, Brian. I
I check it out. But Jake, do you see any world
It
where
was a
this
true
movie?
classic. It really was.
I've heard that too, and I love Patrick Swayze. He's danced his way into our hearts for years, and I think that he
kicks ass in this one.
He fucking kicked all the
kicked
asses.
ass in his debut.
A little bit, I saw him like he definitely kicked ass. And Gyllenhaal, I think, if you think about it, he fucking goes there. He fucking goes there. So I'm like, I can see him being good, super ripped, doing it, and fucking going all in. Jake, do you see a world though? Okay, with legalese again. You saw the preview. Do you think that they can settle that he'll take some fucking money? Like this guy will just take money, our Lance Hill, and then this movie will come out?
If the number's right, yeah. But it depends on if they can get to that agreement. Most things that have a high dollar value attached to them, they get settled outside of court. So, they'll just have their lawyers discuss how much money each one's going to get, and that'll be the end of it.
Yeah. I can see it, man. But I also think, though, this guy seems stubborn to me. He just seems fucking stubborn. The little bit he said in the interview I was listening to is like pretty much like they can go fuck themselves. Which I get that.
That'd be cool too.
If you tell somebody don't use my shit, if you say don't use my shit,
no matter how good the new one could be, they're missing one ingredient: Sam Elliott.
I fucking love Sam Elliott.
You can't top Sam Elliott.
Fucking talent. He just died not too
An
long
old
ago,
broken down guy like me who can kick ass and take names. Yeah.
Didn't he
Sam
just
Elliott
die not that long ago?
I think he's still alive.
He's still
alive.
alive.
He's the mayor on Family Guy.
Oh, okay. I think I was saying I'm thinking about Kill Bill. Who's the Kill Bill guy? That's what I'm thinking about. He died. He fucking hung himself and was jacking off at the same time.
That sounds
Jesus
exciting.
Christ.
I'm sorry. I mean,
TMI,
I think we should have a drink to that.
Hey, to each their own. Here's having good times on your own, and please just be careful when you do it.
Make sure you have that safe word.
Waves and wasted nights.
Safe words go a long fucking way.
Unless you're talking to yourself, then it doesn't matter.
Hey guys,
Each
it's
their own.
Friday, you know.
Each their own. Happy Friday, everybody. You know, it's a good night. It's a good night. It really is. But yeah, I mean, I think to actually follow up Patrick Swayze and do this, director problems. You got fucking copyright problems. You got a lot of logistic issues with this. I think there's a lot of bad press for this movie as it is. You know, I think honestly, for Amazon at this point, release it in theaters. Fucking do it. You can just do it now. Release it in theaters because I guarantee the butts will be in the seats because everyone's talking about it now. Work a deal out, get the fucking movie in a theater, and people will fucking go see it. If you build it, it will come. That's all I'm saying.
I'll wait till it comes on TBS.
Yep. Yeah. You got
Speaking
some time, GR. You got some time. You know.
Did he lose the Field of Dreams in the settlement? Is that out yet?
Field of Dreams?
Yeah.
What happened to that? Is Kevin Costner fight them?
I don't know. You said if they build it, and I thought maybe he lost the house or something.
I was just saying it. I was just saying it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Jake, that was good, brother. They didn't get it. but
Wow! Yeah, Peps, calm down, man.
Peps, get
Calm
excited.
down.
Brother,
He
you
always
really
excited.
missed that one.
I know. I just think, though, again, could be good. Trailer looks good. I hope this movie comes out. You know, there's movies that won't, like Coyoteverse, fucking Acne. I don't think it's going to happen. I would love to see that movie. I think this is a better chance of coming out. But I think, though, at the end of the day, there's a lot of legalese here. If they can fight it off and figure it out, they say, oh, he has no merit. I think this guy has merit. I think at the end of the day, they might lose his case.
I'll tell you what's really going to hurt them. If the egg on the face of Amazon, they might never get into theatrical big budget movies again. I mean, this could really fuck them.
They release right to the fucking streaming as it is. If I were a director, I'd be like, they did that Tomorrow World or Tomorrowland or the Tomorrow War, the fuck that was called? Tomorrow something.
Tomorrow War, I think.
Tomorrowland.
With Chris Pratt.
Yeah, something like that.
That movie, J.K. Simmons. It was a big fucking movie. I like that movie. I actually enjoyed that movie. I'm like, this was meant to see in theaters, and it was right to streaming. I'm like, oh my god, I watched it in my bed one morning when I was hungover. And I'm like, this was much better in a theater. That's all I'm saying.
You gonna watch it tomorrow, Brian?
I'm going out after the show tonight too. It's my friend Stimson Sneed's birthday. I'm going out after the show, so shout out to Stimson Sneed.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I hope
Simpsons
to God
got
you're
fucking
not
movie
doing
out.
anything about driving.
I'm gonna Uber. Simpsons fucking awesome. Simpsons just did a project. It's with Danny Trejo and Joel McHale. He directed it. He wrote it and directed it. Fucking great. I'm gonna go fucking see Simpson tonight. He also directed Harrison, or he DP'd. You know Simpson? He DP'd Harrison. Remember Simpson? Remember Simpson? He was a DP, the camera guy from Harrison.
Of course, I remember him.
Yeah, he just did a huge project in Spokane, Washington. They're celebrating his birthday. I'm gonna go out tonight. So
nice, that'll be fun.
Yeah, it'd be fun. But you know what? Roadhouse, so everybody. I think though, at the end of the day,
here's a scene from Harrison.
Fucked.
Ominous name.
Yeah. Come and get it.
That was an inside joke, guys.
Inside joke. Anyways, Roadhouse, we'll find out what happens. A big lawsuit coming forward. Not sure what's going to happen. Legalese are always a problem in this world. And I hope that Amazon, with their rocket penis, can figure it out. We're going to see this movie eventually. But I think at the end of the day, I think they're fucked. For me. Somebody else has a lot of pressure, though, GR. Somebody else has a lot of pressure on their back right now is James Gunn. Because James Gunn has to reshape the whole DC universe. Because you know what? He's going to launch Superman very soon. And if it doesn't kick off, doesn't hit right, people will fucking kill him and it'll be done. Not gonna kill him. They're going to be done with him. And the DCU will be fucking done. You know what that leads me to? That leads me to our featured story of the night. This is more of just like a fun conversation right now because Superman Legacy is now. Let's start off there. Superman Legacy is just now. Superman. That's it. James Gunn said he decided.
Dumb.
I know, Jordan. Everyone's raving about this online. Everyone's fucking raving about it online. And I'm like, guys.
He just changed the fucking name.
Just change the name. Let's just be Superman now. Everyone's like, oh, it's so nostalgic. It takes us back to fucking
Yeah,
Christopher
but
Reeves. And
Did you read the article where James Gunn was trying to sound like he was so smart? He's like, as I wrote the first draft, it seemed like Legacy, but then as I went on, it just seemed like
Superman, you know? And I'm like, James Gunn, man, I get it.
Why this snow?
Why the what?
Why this snow? I mean,
that's probably the Fortress of Solitude, the Arctic.
Oh, good call,
okay,
Jordan. I didn't even think about that shit, man.
Yeah,
that's a good call. Well,
that's probably where he got the suit.
But James Gunn released this image. It was Superman's birthday.
Oh, Mrs. Kent made the suit.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday,
well,
Man
it depends what
Happy
you're
birthday,
watching.
Man of Steel.
That's right. Happy birthday.
And everyone kept saying, I'm going to go with Jordan first in this topic, of course, but talk about Kingdom Come. It's something like Kingdom Come. Of course, it's yellow and red, and it was black and red before, so it's not really Kingdom Come. It's a little different. People online like, oh, this is like a fucking football, like a pigskin. I'm like, guys, calm down. You know, it looks cool to me. It's more of a Superman, like it's different. We got to change it from Henry Cavill. He already looks like Henry Cavill enough, and there's a lot of discussions happening that it might follow a Kingdom Come storyline as it is, which I don't think it will be. Jordan's got some insight, and I can't wait to go with Jordan. Also, on top of that, they're saying that Lex is going to be like more sophisticated. He's going to have like a Lex army in this too, like a robotic army from the comic books, which would be kind of cool if you ask me. I'd be down for that. But here's what I would say. Please, James Gunn, please give us Brainiac. Because Brainiac gave...
It's not going to happen in the first movie. You get in the first movie.
But Brainiac, but Kevin Smith wanted to do Brainiac before, right? That was his first Superman, his storyline.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna have Lex Luthor with a robotic army, he got that technology from fucking Brainiac. So
everybody wants to do Brainiac.
Dude, I watched that Krypton show because I love Brainiac so much. Yeah, it was sucked a lot of times, but I still enjoyed it. You know?
Yeah. Oh, it did. I watched it too. It was cool. I like I will give every Superman a chance.
Yes.
From no matter who the actor is,
Thank you very much.
Now the emblem, everybody's saying Kingdom Come, but I haven't really watched the show. I've just taught clips. But HBO Max has this new cartoon. It's a weirdly animated cartoon. It's geared towards a younger teen audience. It's called My Adventures with Superman, and it stars Superman, Lois, and Jimmy. And they go on all the adventures with Superman. And that symbol on his chest is the same one almost James Gunn's using.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking all James Gunn did was take what was already out there modern, or it was already brand new. And he's like, okay, people know this symbol, we're going to use it.
I can see that. 100% see that.
And I know some people are bitching, well, you said he was going to be a bright Superman, a symbol for hope, and you're still using muted colors. Well,
it's a little muted.
It's muted, but it's not that muted. It's not Man of Steel muted. I mean, I see it. I'm waiting to see the rest of the outfit. You can't just go. And I think
of a Superman symbol.
Well, I think what James Gunn is trying to do. So it never was an S. It was a symbol of hope. That was their house. That was their house crest. That was the Son of L's crest. And it always looked like an S, and I think James Gunn's trying to be like, well, we got to make this look a little bit more alien, because it wouldn't just look like an S. So I get that if he's going that route, because it was, but people are gonna bitch. Some people, their Superman's gonna be Henry Cavill. He looked the part. He loved the part. He was a geek like all of us. I mean, he's a major geek. He loves comic books, video games. But at the end of the day...
Shots fired by Racer X.
What's that?
He says, James Gunn's a dreadful choice to make a Superman movie. Shots fired.
I'll wait to see. I don't know. I mean, it might be.
Like James Gunn, but...
Yeah, but he needs somebody to check him. The Racer X not wrong. Somebody's got to keep James Gunn in check. Otherwise, you get James Gunn humor that's off the rails.
Yeah, and Superman needs to be a certain way.
James Gunn is off the rails.
Exactly. It can't be like a rated R freaking... It
could be. It might be more fun than what he's making.
When has any Marvel director made a successful DC film? That's what Queen said. Never. I mean, I don't know what to say beyond that. Never.
Well, it wasn't successful, but to the critics, Suicide Squad got good critical rating.
The first one?
No, the second one.
Oh, second one,
The
yeah.
James Gunn one.
Yes.
The James Gunn
Yes.
one did get good critical ratings.
Fucking Peacemaker
Jake,
killed
what do
fucking
you
John
think,
Cena.
brother?
John Cena. Yeah. Oh, GR's going. GR's taking over the show, guys.
He's
I'm
taking
in class.
over.
Taking over.
I'm
in class right now. I have nothing to. I'm not gonna.
Well,
I, no,
GR
no,
wants
I
to know, Jake, how do you feel about Superman coming into fruition? Well, what do you think about this, Jake? Here's what I'll ask you. I'll ask you this, though, Jake.
Yeah,
so
give me a low ball here.
So, as a person that's been directing for a different studio, right? And you're coming into a new studio that's been failing for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of pressure on your back. Do you think that even if you were successful someplace else, you can revolutionize something else that's been a fucking turd for years and make it work?
I don't know. Are you talking about James Gunn here?
Yeah, because James Gunn, Guardians did very well, right? But
Yeah,
so
Guardians was great.
they expect him to do the same thing with Guardians with DC. You think he's a guy that can do that?
How many chances is he gonna get?
I mean, he got the whole universe, but I mean, he's pretty much got. If this first one bombs, he's fucked, dude. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I would say so.
He's fucked.
Well,
Yeah.
the problem I got with James Gunn is he's good with obscure, unknown characters.
Yeah, which you already had those. In there,
Suicide Squad, Guardians of the Galaxy, but now you're taking on Superman.
Yeah, that's a pretty tall order.
There's some weird characters in this too, and you're also. It looks like the Justice Alliance too, or the. You know what I mean?
No, it's I don't know if they're gonna be the Justice. Guy Gardner's in there, and I think that was just a way to get his buddy Nathan Fillion in that.
Get the bowl cut and shit. You know, Tom Cruise.
It's like-
I will say it one more time. Tom Cruise be Green Lantern. It's gonna happen. It's gonna fucking happen.
And the only reason they made the only reason they made Nathan Fillion Guy Gardner is because he didn't fit any other Green Lanterns. So they're like, fuck, we got this guy in here. We got to give him some job.
They signed Tom Cruise to a whole WB deal. Huge. They're not saying what he's gonna do.
That's true. He could be in that.
He's gonna be. And they already started. The rumors are out there. I think he will be Hal Jordan. I think
No.
Tom Cruise will be Hal Jordan.
No, Ryan Reynolds. Bring him back.
No,
Give him another chance.
They're not
Give
gonna-
him another chance.
He killed himself reading the script.
No,
of
actually,
Deadpool.
I'm doing
He's
it,
not
guys.
gonna do
It's
it.
a surprise.
Dude, you all
that'd be
know
great.
it's not gonna be Hal Jordan. They're gonna go with Jon Stewart. Jon
They could do
Stewart's
Jon
been
Stewart.
all over.
You're
They're
right.
doing
They could do
Jon Stewart.
They could do Jon Stewart. You're right, 100%.
I will say though, I will give James Gunn credit. I love his Lex Luthor casting. Nicholas Holt,
I do.
I love that casting.
Well, who
I
was the
think he
casting
could-
director for that though?
That's true.
Yeah.
When they said that he was up for Superman, I was like, nah, he's not Superman. You know what I mean?
No, he's Lex Luthor, man. I could see
Yeah.
him knocking that out of the park.
Yeah, 100%. So Jake, do you like this at all? The casting, Corn Sweat being this part. Do you think James Gunn can make this fucking the best Superman ever?
If he does, he'll be set for the rest of his life. You know.
100%, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Track record says no, but you know, what's the point in living if there's no hope? So
Doesn't which is
Oh,
Superman,
hope.
not hope.
Hope.
Nice play on words. Doesn't it look like fucking Henry Cavill next to you, man? It's like Henry Cavill, but it's Corn Sweat. Whatever they fucking call him. I call him Corn Sweat.
What is this corn sweat? Is this like
This is
vodka?
last name.
That's his last name.
I think if
People play-
Jake could shave, he
People
could
panache
just
it. It's Corn
be a
Sweat.
twin.
I could shave.
I think they just casted Corn Sweat because they wanted somebody like Cavill, but they wanted younger.
Yeah. Which he is
Because
younger.
they want to reboot the whole thing and they want him around for 10 more years. And what Cavill's already in his 40s, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's close.
I mean,
if he's not,
Hey,
Yeah.
watch it, you youngster.
Oh,
well,
shit.
I'm saying you're starting out with a new Superman. He's gonna have to at least be 30 or younger.
GR, how you feel about Superman being James Gunn's choice for the suit and for what he's trying to do with it? Do you think it's a good choice?
To be honest with you, I have no bloody clue because I'm not a gun fan. I think he's, how do I put it politely? He's diverted off the rails. He thinks he knows everything, and he doesn't know shit.
Oh shit, that's fucking shots
Oh.
fired, GR.
Hey, I'm telling you what it is.
Damn,
I
Peppy.
mean, I remember going back to Christopher Reeves as Superman. Okay,
He was great, man.
Yeah.
That shot.
That's your man right there, GR.
Lex Luthor was Clark Kent's best friend. Who knew that?
Gene Hackman.
I did.
Oh my god.
Well,
Okay,
Gene Hackman,
whoa,
no. In the original
He wasn't.
Christopher Reeves movie, Gene Hackman had
He
no
wasn't.
connection to Superman.
Yeah, no. I think
I
about
know,
Gene
but
Hackman being a
they
fucking great
didn't
Lex
play
Luthor.
that. They didn't go back that far in his life, really. Just a brief. Oh, there's mom. There's dad. You know.
And
The whole.
I would say,
All of these.
Well,
go ahead, Brian. I'm sorry.
I would say James Gunn recently came forward and was saying that from Smallville he played the best fucking Lex Luthor. So he's trying to play off maybe that dynamic to make him more intellectual, make him more crazy.
Michael Rosenbaum.
Yeah.
Good Lex.
Well,
Lex.
I'll agree that Lex Luthor was an intellectual, and their falling out became if you read the comics back in the Dark Ages. I mean, there was a fire in a lab, and Superboy at the time blew the fire out. All of Lex Luthor's hair fell out because of the after effects, and they became enemies for life.
Yeah, but GR, it also depends on where you're looking at the continuity of Superman, because before that, Lex Luthor was just a mad scientist, so a new author and artist had to come in and give that whole backstory. Because before he was just a fucking madman with red hair.
Well, in the comic books, they didn't have a hair color because they were in black and white.
Well,
you got to remember, I'm a little bit older than
Take
you
me back.
You three.
Take me back.
But I think Nicholas Hoult,
Brian.
Cheers, sir.
and being only a 2-hour movie, I don't think they're gonna. I think they're gonna play this movie kind of like the animated series from the '90s of Superman. Lex Luthor's already in power. He's rich. He's got LexCorp, and Superman just shows up and he's pissed. That's how they're going to play this movie, I think.
Well, it's always better to be pissed off than the alternative.
What was that weird series from way back in like the late 90s, early 2000s that was like a CW version of Superman?
Smallville. That was the best Lex Luthor.
God, I think my youngest watched that.
I love Smallville.
I watched a lot of it. I don't remember much, but I watched it.
I only watched the last season. That's fucking ridiculous.
Did you really?
Shut up. Last season.
Okay, the first few seasons were bad, but once he got like senior year and out of high school, and they started like continuing episodes like cliffhangers, they were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I watched one season. I watched the last season because my buddy Ben loved it so much, and we're living together. He's like, "Oh, the last season of fucking Smallville's going." I'm like, "I never watched much." I said I watched with him, And I would say even on the last season, and he told me it was very consistent for the whole show. Random filler episodes. There was an episode in Vegas. Fucking Vegas episode. I'm like, why the fuck are we going to Vegas? It was like in the middle of a big plot thing, and we're all of a sudden we're having like we're in Vegas in a limo, and I'm like, guys, that's the CW for you. They do that all the time.
But I will say, before I met my wife, obviously I'm a big Superman fan, and I said I am not
really
when it first came out. I said, I'm not watching this garbage. Fuck CW and fuck Smallville. My wife convinced me. She's like, you just got to check it out. Yep. So, of course, I bought all the DVDs being a Superman fucking fan. And I was like, my wife said, check it out. And I'm like, you know what? It's a different take, but the core element of what the characters represent was there. Rosenbaum and Rosenbaum, who played Lex, and Clark's relationship in Smallville was... It was amazing, and I think it hurt it when Lex left, because I don't know if you guys know this, but he left the series. He didn't want to do it anymore. So, they killed him off. Well, then they brought him back as a clone to explain that's the original Lex Luthor.
As the president in the end, right?
Yeah. Which is
but he just wanted from the comics.
Yeah, but he just wanted to leave, and I thought that was when it started going downhill because the relationship there was building. He's not trusting Clark. He knows there's something up with him. There's got to be something up with him. I mean, it had a lot of good points.
Do you think this new movie is going to try and tell all that story too, or is it just one chunk?
No, I think what this movie is going to try to do, in my opinion, like I said, it's going to be like the animated series. Superman. They're going to start with Superman going to Metropolis to get his reporter job. He's going to save the day, and Lex is going to be pissed because in the cartoon, Lex was pissed because and even in the comics later on, Lex always wanted to be the superior man. He was the smartest man in the room. He always wanted to be peak physical condition, peak mental condition. And here's a guy who doesn't have to work at that, who's an alien that can fly, and he's above Lex now. Because he can actually be in the sky and be above Lex, and Lex can't stand that. Lex is that superior human. And I think they're gonna play up on the Superman's an alien thing. He's not one of us. He don't belong here.
Which is what Snyder did too.
Yep, but I think in a way they're gonna tone it down where it's Lex. Lex is gonna have the problem. Not the whole community, not everybody. Lex is going to see everybody loving this guy, worshiping him, and Lex is going to have the problem with that because you should be worshiping me. I gave you all this technology. I gave you LexCorp.
Dude, I hope they go
Elon's going to be mad.
Well, I mean, dude, honestly, the thing about Lex Luthor is fucking Jeff Bezos. Fucking bald head, fucking mastermind, billionaire, could all his technology. He's Bezos. I think Bezos probably fucking loves him. He probably watched as a kid. He's like, I want to be fucking Lex Luthor. Yeah. I guarantee it, man. I mean, maybe Elon Musk a little bit, but I mean, like in real life though, if you're gonna cast somebody, if you're gonna cast a real person to be this part, it'd be fucking Jeff Bezos.
Yep, Jeff Bezos.
Do it.
Lex Luthor all day. And you can cast Henry Cavill as Superman.
He can make all the crappy Lord of the Rings movies he wants if he gets cast as Lex Luthor.
Fuck yeah, he does. And he make all the fucking rocket penises to kill kill Superman too, all day long. Shoot him to the fucking penis to the fucking God to the fucking sun. I don't know.
I will say one thing I want to
Superman in the next movie.
Yeah,
dude. I worked at the DP one time. He's like, dude, I just want to shoot some of your Superman. I'm like, I want to be fucking Superman. You know what I mean? Let's do it now.
I will say,
me or Jordan can play Lex Luthor. We're
there you go. I'm already there. There's nothing there.
Hey, behind you, brother.
Who runs the office at the Daily Mail or the fucking
Perry White? Perry White, Daily Planet.
Bam.
Come on, Brian.
Bam. And Jake is Jimmy Olsen.
Jimmy Olsen.
I don't know who that is, but I'm on board.
But I will say what I want to see.
And Pepe's Crypto.
Yeah.
Somebody's not a Superman fan if he doesn't know who Perry White is.
Being a comic book fan, this is what I want to see. I want to see Lex Luthor by the end of the movie make that powered kryptonite suit. I want him in that green fucking suit, hand to hand with Superman.
Dude, that's where they should go. If you're gonna do that, do it. Just fucking do it. Make him want to actually fucking fight Superman. We've never seen that
you need that suit.
Never seen it on film.
Mm-mm.
He's always been. Look at Jesse fucking Eisenberg. As little bitch she was,
classic ending. The fight between Superman and the kryptonite suit with Lex Luthor.
Yep.
I feel like
that's how you do your movie. That's how you end your movie.
And I will take that pigskin fucking emblem all day, man. People get mad about it. I think it looks cool. It's different. It's a little muted, but you know what? We don't need to be. It's 2020 fucking 4.
We haven't seen the whole suit. We haven't seen the whole suit yet. Does he have the trunks?
Rachel Brosnahan said it looks fucking great.
I don't care.
I mean, who knows? They're shooting right now. I mean, I love fucking Superman, so he's like my favorite superhero. So regardless of the day, I can't wait to see this. Again, probably because I always want to play Superman, so that's part of my fucking for the whole thing, But maybe old Superman someday. I'm getting older now. Who knows? But I'm excited. I think that looks good. The costume, the look we got, and I think if we go in the technology base for Lex Luthor, this will be fucking awesome. Oh, that's where some sort of Iron Man suit. That's what it
Yeah,
was. It was
the
Krypton
powered
Iron
suit.
Man suit. Yeah, that's what it was.
Kryptonite, yeah.
And when I hear about people are saying the leaks from they started shooting, a little bit of leaks is like that he has an army of like metal suits. I'm like, then he has to have his own fucking suit, you know? That's what I think. And if James Gunn's smart enough,
Queen.
you want to do something different, that's how you make it fucking different, you know? Because he's not just talking about real estate at that point. Every fucking last suit is about real estate.
Real estate.
You know, I gotta get some more land. Look at fucking Gene Hackman, all about land. Even when they try to do like Superman Returns was supposed to be like a continuation. It was honestly, think of that movie. It was supposed to be like he was supposed to be Christopher Reeve Superman, and again, Gene Hackman, not Gene Hackman anymore, it was Kevin Spacey, was trying to get fucking real estate, you know? I need some land. I'm gonna make a fucking kryptonite land. You know, it's the same fucking shit. And Brandon Routh, I do hope, we talked about last time, I hope he does come back to be the Kingdom Come Superman in his own series too. I think it'd be fucking great. It's great.
James Gunn shutting that shit down.
Dude, he got fucked. But then again, there's some weird shit that happened while he got cast as Superman, by the way, everybody. Weird shit that I heard when I first moved to Hollywood. And I don't know if it's true. I don't know if I can fucking say it out loud. There's some weird shit with Bryan Singer. That's all I'm saying. Bryan Singer loved the casting couch. That's all I'm saying.
Oh boy.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh boy.
But
Should've left the
Superman,
plastic on it.
Everybody, get ready. Fly away with him. Fucking soak in that sun. Get ready for a new day because James Gunn.
And remember to like and subscribe.
Hopefully make it happen. If James Gunn doesn't make it happen, dude, he's fucked. He's fired. That's it. And it's going to Universal someday anyway, so who cares? But I'm so excited to see this movie anyways. Superman Legacy or Superman is moving forward. Get ready. And please, like GR said, like and subscribe. Join our Patreon if you can. Spread the word. If you like this video, please like. It makes Peppy very happy. He gets snickety snacks every time you like it. So it helps out everybody. But thank you all for being here on Kruse Control. Happy fucking Friday. Happy Friday. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a few drinks with us. Hope you had chilled out. If you didn't have drinks, hope you enjoyed us watching us drink because that's what we do on Fridays. So appreciate you all as always. Peppy's excited. He had a good night. What was that, Pep Star?
Are you drunk?
Oh, shit. I'm not drunk, Pep Star. Calm down, man.
Wasted days and wasted nights.
Anyways, Mr. G.R. Waters, the thirsty daddy himself. Thank you so much for being on Kruse Control on a happy Friday. Hope you had a great time. Hope you've enjoyed the rest of your night.
You know I did, Brian.
Good seeing you. Yeah, well, we always have a good time, right, GR?
Always, brother.
We try to. To our friend, Ronald Todd Woodward out there, please, I hope you're feeling better, man. Ronald's not feeling good. We missed him, and I hope he's doing better. But because he wasn't here, welcome back to Kruse Control on our Friday, Mr. Jake Sonecki. Jake, thank you so much for being on Kruse Control. Been a good time. Thank you for helping us out in the chat. Appreciate you so much, man.
Yes, thank you for having me, and I apologize if I missed anybody in the chat, but you guys go fast, and I'm not that fast, so.
And check out Iron Oaks.
But you're fast, Nicky.
You did great, Jake.
I know, it's an oxymoron. It doesn't make sense. It's just...
In case you're wondering, his last name's Slownecky, and so I might call him Fastnecky every once in a while. It's fun. Jake takes care of the fucking business. Mr. Jordan Sell, thank you so much for being here on Kruse Control, everybody. Appreciate you bringing the Superman knowledge, having a good time. Appreciate you, man. Hope you had a great time tonight on a fucking Friday. Happy Friday.
Yeah. Thanks, man. I'm always glad to be here. I love talking what I'm passionate about, and I'm glad people are actually willing to listen.
Right. It's nice, right? Thank you, Racer X. Racer X, friend of the show, thank you so much too. And Jordan, appreciate you each day, every day, in, out, around abouts, and all the shit. Happy Friday. Happy you're here. Thank you so much. And thank you man. All. Thank you all for being here on Kruse Control. Again, like GR said, it's up to you how the channel keeps growing. You gotta like, you gotta subscribe, join our Patreon if you can. And you gotta spread the word because Peppy goes out there and he tries his best, but he's a little Peppy. He's a little dog. He can't only run so long. He has tiny legs. He spread the word as much as he can. All he has is to spread the word to the postmen and the fucking chinchillas. But you know what? You gotta tell everybody. You gotta tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great grandmas and grandpas. And they fucking came back from fucking heaven and they landed in your backyard with Xenu from fucking Scientology. And they told you to subscribe and you subscribed. That was fucking awesome. And they brought fucking chinchilla babies and beavers and bears and fucking squirrels and fucking foxes. They're fucking foxes. They're fucking hungry like a fucking fox. And they subscribe with the fucking beavers. Again, with the fucking Groundhogs, because it came Groundhog Day, and they all fucking came on this week, and they fucking subscribed. It was awesome. I fucking subscribed. That's fucking awesome. They make it happen. The kangaroos down under, they came around. The elephants from the Africa, they came around. They subscribed their fucking trucks and smacked bitches across the fucking face. And then subscribed to Kruse Control and all the fucking parts of belongings out there, and every fucking creature that you fucking found in your backyard where you were fucking ski dipping in your backyard. You saw them. It's fucking amazing. They subscribe to Kruse Control. Can you get subscribed too? What comes down to is if the mailman can do it, you can do it. Everybody can do it. Please subscribe to Kruse Control. Have a good night. Happy Friday, you all. Thank you so much. Keep bringing the love. And you know what? Eventually, bigger and better things will happen. Life goes fast. We appreciate you for spending the time you have with us Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Thank you so much for being here, Kruse Control, everybody. Appreciate you so much. Woo. Happy Friday. Love you all. I will see you again on Monday. I'll be sober. And until then, everybody, have a good night. Take care of yourself. Kiss the ones you love. Smack a girl in the butt if you like her, or a guy. It depends on what you want, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, have a good weekend. Take care.
Now let's keep it professional now, beautiful. Keep it professional. You know what I'm saying? I'm Pep Star, and I keeps it professional. I'm a professional.
I know, man. I'm trying. I'm sorry. Have a good weekend. Take care of yourself. Love you all. Appreciate you. And until next time, see ya.